What if I told you that raw, undeniable attraction has nothing to do with your looks? No chiseled jawline, no expensive suits, no millionaire bank account, and yet, the moment you step into a room, eyes find you. Women glance your way when they think you're not looking. Their voices shift when they speak to you. Even men unconsciously adjust their posture in your presence. Why? Because true attraction isn't loud. It's not about flashy displays or rehearsed lines. It's silent, commanding, woven into your very presence. Psychologists call this primal status awareness, an almost instinctive ability to ignite deep, subconscious attraction without uttering a single word. Most men think attraction is about what they do. The most magnetic men in the world, they focus on who they are. And in this video, we're uncovering the 7 undeniable signs that you are one of them. Some will confirm what you've always sensed. Others will shock you, but once you recognize them, you'll never see yourself the same way again. Let's dive in. Sign 1, she holds your gaze just a little too long. Attraction isn't always loud, it's not always obvious, but if you pay attention, the signs are there, hidden in plain sight. Most eye contact is fleeting, a quick glance, a polite exchange, nothing more. But when a woman is truly drawn to you, her gaze lingers. Just a second too long. Her pupils dilate, her focus sharpens, and even if she looks away, she comes back. Why? Because eye contact is one of the most primal signals of attraction. Studies show that prolonged eye contact releases phenylethylamine, a chemical linked to the intoxicating rush of romantic attraction, the very same chemical that floods your brain when you're falling in love. And here's the truth. She can't control this reaction. Her brain is signaling, this man is different. This man is intriguing. I need to see more. But not all eye contact means attraction. If it's brief, empty, or scattered across the room, it's politeness. If she looks at everyone the same way, it's nothing. But if her gaze lingers, if she locks eyes, looks away, then comes back, if there's the hint of a smile in her stare, she's feeling something. And here's where most men fail. They break eye contact too soon. They look away, unsure, and just like that, the moment is lost. But if you hold her gaze, calm, steady, unwavering, you amplify the pull. Because confidence isn't about speaking louder. It's about holding your ground, even in silence. And when a woman feels that kind of presence in a man, she wants more. Sign 2, respect without words. Ever stepped into a room and felt the energy shift? Conversations pause for just a second. People glance your way, some subtly, some without even realizing it. You didn't say a word. You didn't demand attention, and yet, it's there. This isn't about being the loudest. It's not about proving yourself. It's something deeper, a presence that commands respect without effort. See, truly attractive men don't ask for respect. They don't chase validation. They exist in a way that forces people to take notice. And the reason? A powerful psychological phenomenon known as status perception. People instinctively recognize social value. It's encoded in the way a man moves, the way he speaks, the way he simply exists in a space. And here's the difference. High-status men don't fidget. They don't shrink themselves. They don't rush to fill silence with nervous chatter. Every movement, every word feels intentional. They own their space. They hold themselves with ease. Not forced dominance, but quiet, unshakable confidence. And the moment you radiate that kind of energy, women notice. They lean in when you speak. They hesitate before interrupting. They follow your lead instead of controlling the conversation. But here's what most don't realize. This isn't just about attraction. It's about how the world treats you. A man with presence isn't just respected by women. He's taken seriously everywhere, in business, in friendships, in every social dynamic. Because true attractiveness isn't about a six-pack or designer labels. It's about a man who walks into a room and knows exactly who he is. Sign 3. She finds excuses to touch you. Attraction isn't just about words, it's about proximity. And one of the clearest signs that you're a highly attractive man, women break personal space boundaries around you. They find reasons, excuses, to touch you. A light tap on your arm when they laugh, brushing off invisible lint from your shirt, resting a hand on your shoulder for balance. These aren't random gestures, they're tests. See, when a woman is drawn to a man, her body instinctively wants to close the gap. And when she reaches out, even subtly, she's doing something deeper. She's checking your reaction. Women don't touch men they're uncomfortable with, and they definitely don't touch men they have zero curiosity about. So if you notice a woman initiating contact, especially more than once, she's feeling something. But here's where most men fail. How you respond to that touch is just as important as the touch itself. If you flinch or pull away, she reads it as rejection. And that attraction, it shuts down. If you act like you didn't even notice, she assumes you're not interested, and she moves on. But if you hold your ground, calm, in control, if you acknowledge her touch with a smirk, a playful tease, or even a subtle touch back, that's when things shift, because now you're building tension. And when tension is built the right way, attraction doesn't just stay in her mind, it takes over her body. Sign 4. She gets nervous around you. Attraction isn't always smooth. It's not always confident. In fact, one of the biggest tells that a woman is drawn to you, she gets nervous. Think about it. When someone is in front of a person they admire, someone who intimidates them in the best way, their body betrays them, their voice shifts, their hands fidget, they adjust their clothes, play with their hair, touch their neck, all without realizing it. This isn't conscious. It's a subconscious reaction. And here's where it gets interesting. Women, just like men, feel pressure when they're around someone they see as high value, and that pressure manifests in subtle but revealing ways. She plays with her hair while talking to you. She touches her lips or neck, two highly sensitive areas tied to attraction. She laughs a little too much, even when what you said wasn't that funny. She shifts in her seat, adjusts her clothing, or fidgets with whatever is in her hands. Most guys miss this. They mistake it for disinterest, awkwardness, or even distraction. But in reality, it's emotional arousal. A study in evolutionary psychology found that when a woman is attracted to a man, her body undergoes measurable changes. Her heart rate rises, her skin becomes more sensitive, her adrenaline spikes, and the result? That nervous, restless energy. So, the next time you notice a woman fidgeting in your presence, don't assume she's uncomfortable. She's trying to keep it together. And here's the best part. If you stay calm, composed, and unshaken, she'll feel it too. Your grounded energy will stabilize hers. And that nervous excitement, it will turn into something much more powerful. Sign 5. Men become more competitive around you. Want to know if you're a highly attractive man? Stop watching how women react to you. Instead, pay attention to other men. Because here's the harsh truth. When a man with natural dominance steps into a room, the social hierarchy shifts. And every guy in that space feels it. Some will try to subtly one-up you in conversation, throwing in an extra joke, flexing their achievements, or cutting you off mid-sentence. Others will suddenly turn overly friendly, as if they're seeking your approval. A few, they'll go cold, distant, almost defensive, as if your presence alone threatens them. This isn't arrogance, it's science. According to dominance hierarchy theory, men unconsciously rank themselves in social settings, and when an alpha presence enters the space, the rest of the room adjusts or competes. But here's the key. Dominance isn't about being loud. The most commanding men, they often say the least. But when they do speak, everyone listens. A truly attractive man never has to prove himself. His presence alone challenges other men, even if he doesn't say a word. And here's why this matters for attraction. Women notice. They pick up on how other men treat you. And when they see men reacting with respect, or even subtle competition, your status skyrockets in their minds. Why? Because social proof is everything. A man who is valued or challenged by other men, instantly more desirable to women. So, the next time you feel the shift in the room, take it as a sign. You're not just another guy. You're the one they notice, and the one she can't ignore. Sign 6. People naturally gravitate toward you. Ever walked into a room and felt the shift? Maybe it's a party, maybe it's work, maybe you're just standing in line at a cafe, and yet, people notice you. They move toward you, they open up, laugh more, linger in your presence without fully understanding why. This isn't luck, this is magnetism, and it comes from one thing: high-value presence. A truly attractive man doesn't sit in the corner waiting to be noticed. He creates an atmosphere around him. His posture, relaxed yet commanding. His energy, calm yet undeniably engaging. His words, smooth, effortless, never forced. And because of this, people naturally gravitate toward him without even realizing why. Studies in nonverbal communication reveal a truth most men overlook. We are instinctively drawn to those who exude open body language, steady eye contact, and a controlled, grounded voice. And here's the best part. This works without you even trying. Women don't just find you attractive, they feel something different in your presence, an energy that pulls them in. And once a woman associates that feeling with you, she won't want to let it go. Sign 7. Women try to impress you. Most men spend their time chasing women, trying to win their approval. But a man who is truly attractive, he flips the script. He doesn't seek validation, he inspires it. And one of the biggest signs that a woman is drawn to you, she starts trying to impress you. She brings up her achievements, subtly hinting at how she's different from other women. She dresses up a little more when she knows you'll be around. She laughs at your jokes, even when they aren't that funny. This isn't random, it's biology. Women are wired to compete for high-value men, whether they realize it or not. And when a woman feels attraction, she doesn't just want your attention. She wants to stand out. This is why women play hard to get with average men. But with a man of true status, they do the opposite. They lean in, they open up, they put in effort, not because they have to, but because they don't want to lose their chance. So, if you ever notice a woman subtly trying to prove herself to you, she's not just interested, she's invested. And once a woman starts investing in you, she's already hooked. If this video gave you value, hit like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Because here at True Stoic Community, we break down the psychology of attraction, masculinity, and personal power, so you can master every area of your life. Drop a comment below. Which sign have you noticed the most in your own life? And until next time, stay strong, stay sharp, keep moving forward.